climate change is having a devastating effect on poor people living in rural areas. Rains are coming later, and floods are increasingly frequent. As a result, families are struggling to grow enough crops to feed their families. This is Mariam Mahdi. She says that 10 years ago there was lots of forest here. It was really cool and the water table was high. We would never have imagined it could be this hot in March. The water table has gone down now and everything has dried up. We used to have enough food to sell, but now our yields have been reduced by half because of the drought. This is Chamela Devi. She says that when the river flooded last year, they lost their entire crop. Sita Devi says that, due to recent changes in the weather, the quality of the grain has decreased and the seed has weakened. Unable to earn enough from the land, increasing numbers of men are migrating to find work in other states. Women are therefore left in charge of the family, with the burden of coping with some of the worst effects of climate change. When there is no rain, Sita Devi says, we women have to work really hard in the fields to try and grow crops. Our nutrition also suffers, because we're the last to eat at the family table. A lot of us are anemic as a result. Swakwani Tudu also says that the changes in the weather have brought other problems. People are falling sick more often from diseases like cerebral malaria and cholera. This means us women have to work really hard to look after them, and we have less time to work in the fields. Meenu Tyagi is the director of our partner organisation Sabla. She says that women living in rural Uttar Pradesh, where her organisation works, are already taking preventative measures against climate change. Women here are incredibly resourceful, she says. They are taking out loans from self-help groups to buy livestock so that they don't have to depend on their crops. And groups of women often take out a joint loan for irrigation equipment, such as treadle pumps, or even for mechanised pumps. This means that they're able to grow a crop even if the rains fail. They also practice multi-cropping, so that, if one crop is destroyed by bad weather, other crops will provide for their needs. Meenu is doing all she can to support women to adapt to some of the worst effects of climate change. There is a demonstration site at the Sabla office where women are taught methods for making effective use of rainwater, methods for protecting seeds from adverse weather conditions, such as floods, and how to rebuild their soils by using compost. Compost is particularly effective at holding moisture in the soil. Through their own resourcefulness, and with the support of organisations like Sabla, women in rural India are managing to adapt to some of the early effects of climate change. This is only the beginning, however. Over the coming years, the effects of climate change are set to deepen. Women in rural India are therefore going to need all the support they can get.